Welcome to Orange Nation TV's Spring Sports Show, where we'll hit the greens with cowboy golf, look at the cowgirls' success on the diamond, meet track and field's record setters, profile one of tennis's out-of-towners, listen to the ping of the bats with cowboy baseball, and of course, fill you in on all the action from the cowboy football spring game. This and much more coming your way, so hold on tight, Pete. Here comes Orange Nation TV. Welcome to Orange Nation TV. I'm Jordan Woodruff along with Jack Burke. And Jack, are you ready to talk cowboy and cowgirl spring sports today?
I am, Jordan. We'll be taking a profile into all spring sports today, and we'll even take a look at 2009 cowboy football season towards the end of the show.
Well, first off, we're going to hit the links with Colt Johnson. Take it away, Colt.
The Oklahoma State men's golf team is having another successful season. The second-ranked Cowboy team can attribute its winning season to top recruiting classes in its past couple of seasons. Although a long list of winning seasons and an unbeatable team facilities makes recruiting easier, there is more to OSU's golf team that catches the eye of top young golfers.
Well, I think a lot of it has to do with tradition. We've only had 3 coaches in 63 years. Laban Harris kind of brought kids out here on just an opportunity to play, but most of his players were from Texas, Oklahoma, or Kansas. He didn't really have any players outside of that, maybe a couple from Illinois and Indiana, but and then Mike Holder kind of took that nationwide, went a little further with it, and he just built on the tradition that Laban had. So I think tradition gets kids out here.
OSU golfer and top recruit Ricky Fowler said that OSU's golf tradition helped him make his college decision a much easier process.
Mainly the history. I knew that a lot of good players come through here, and they've been pretty consistent throughout the last 61, 62 years. So that was the first thing that really got me. And then once I got to know a little bit more about the program, I knew this was the place for me.
Not only does the success of OSU's golf team attract young American golfers, but its reputation has also started to attract top junior golfers from across the globe.
Well, I kind of decided pretty late that I want to come over here to America to go to college. So I basically just looked at the rankings, and I wanted obviously to go to a good school where I can compete good with the teammates and with other colleges. So I looked at the rankings, and Oklahoma State was number 1.
Coach McGraw and his team of standout golfers will be looking to end the season as one of the top teams in the nation. OSU will be set to defend the Big 12 championship on April 27th before it makes a run to another NCAA championship. I'm Colt Johnson.
Thanks, Colt. The Cowboys look to defend their Big 12 title next Monday in Hutchinson, Kansas.
And the cowboy golfers, Jack, keep on racking up awards, as this year both Morgan Hoffman and Ricky Fowler have been nominated for the Ben Hogan Award. And now we'll head over to the Diamond, where, Jack, you got a chance to talk to Andrew Oliver.
Well, that's right, Jordan. Andrew Oliver wants nothing more than just to be able to pitch. His story is one of redemption.
Number 27, Andrew Oliver.
Andy Oliver's pitching was a sight OSU fans had come to look forward to last season. Oliver was dominant for the Cowboys in 2008, going 7-2 with a 2.2 ERA. It's easy to imagine then why losing him was such a blow to his team. Oliver was suspended last season just hours before he was scheduled to pitch in the 2008 regional tournament. The NCAA ruled Oliver ineligible because it said advisors he had hired listened in on contract negotiations after he was drafted by the Twins in 2006. Head coach Frank Anderson says losing him was a big factor in losing the tournament.
It was huge because we're, I think, ranked 5th in the country and had a chance to probably win the national championship. And the Himmer Lions hadn't been beat since about the 1st of April, and then to lose him really cost us.
Oliver has since been reinstated after filing a lawsuit against the NCAA. An Ohio court judge threw out the rule that prevented players from hiring advisors in contact with big league clubs. While nothing can make up for what happened to him last year, Oliver says he is moving forward from the incident.
I'm happy to be out there, excited, and it feels really good.
To get him back just was a emotional lift for everybody.
Even though he says it's good to be back on the field, Oliver still says he doesn't think he's where he needs to be.
Kind of hit a little bump there, but I'm working through it, and I plan on getting out of it.
Through mid-April, Oliver has posted a 4-4 record and a 5.81 ERA. He says the difference has been a lack of command of his fastball and his off-speed pitches.
Last year, I was able to command my fastball real well, and this year I want to work on my secondary stuff, and it's coming along. not as well as I wanted to, but it's progressing.
With the Cowboys stuck at the bottom of the Big 12, Oliver's return to form is vital for OSU's Big 12 postseason hopes and beyond.
As the old saying goes, defense wins championships, and in baseball, defense starts with pitching.
This year's pitching staff is a talented bunch. There are several young pitchers who show a lot of promise, including freshman Mark Ginther, who got the start on opening day. But the anchors of the staff are juniors Andrew Oliver and Tyler Lyons, who are both on the 2009 Golden Spikes Award watch lists. Oliver currently has an ERA of 5.81, but says he is looking to continue to improve the rest of the season.
Not as well as I'd like it to be. Kind of hit a little bump there, but I'm working through it, and I plan on getting out of it and making the best things out of it most.
Coach Anderson's staff has a lot of young pitchers who have seen action so far, and they have come a long way since the beginning of the year. Anderson feels that the reasons they have come along so nicely are hard work and the example of veteran pitchers.
Well, for the most part, I mean, that's the best thing they do is go out there and lead by example, and the success they've had, and those guys know how hard that they work, that they do set an example for those young guys by their work ethic and how they go about it.
Anderson has put an emphasis on pitching every year since coming to Oklahoma State, and he says the biggest improvement this year is in the relief pitchers.
Probably our relief pitching late in the game's probably been better than what it was at any time last year, and for the most part have done a pretty good job of closing things down and not really letting the other team have too much late in the game.
As the 2009 postseason approaches, the Cowboys are preparing to make a run. If the Pokes are going to get back to Omaha this year, they will need strong performances from the pitching staff and some good hitting as well.
One thing is for sure, pitchers like Andrew Oliver and Tyler Lyons will be taking the mound to lead the way for the Cowboys this postseason. For SJB Sports, I'm Adam Hildebrandt.
Thank you, Adam. Coming up next, we'll take a look at one of the many women's tennis players from the Ukraine.
And Jordan, we'll also take a look at Cowgirl softball and their success on the field this year.
But as we go to break, let's take a look at the remaining Cowboy baseball schedule for the year.